Hello everyone, welcome to SAS AB Infotech online training. My name is Firdos and have more than 20 years of experience working as a statistical programmer in data analytics and clinical reporting, including experience with ADAM datasets and tables, listings, figures. In today's demo section, I will explain what is SAS, why we have to use SAS, what was the purpose of SAS, was SAS plays an important role in today's world. Why can't we use other tools instead of SAS? When did SAS has been introduced into the market? Nowadays, SAS is widely used for data analysis and data visualization, which makes it easier to understand and present data. If you have any questions or need clarification, please feel free to drop us a message. Our team will contact you and help you with your queries. It's changing rapidly with data analytics. Today, data is being generated everywhere all the time. To make sense of this data, we need powerful tools that help us analyze information, answer questions, and better understand the world around us. SAS provides tools that support exploration and discovery. It helps you believe that no data problem is too big and no question is too complex. By finding the right answers, we can create positive change. SAS offers many tools and solutions to help you gain meaningful insights from data. At the heart of all these tools is the SAS programming language. You have made an excellent choice by learning SAS programming. We are excited to welcome you to our SAS programming course. These skills are in high demand and there has never been a better time to learn SAS. Welcome to SAS Demo session. In this session, we will discuss what is SAS, overview of SAS and their capabilities. What was the importance of data analytics? We will begin with an introduction to SAS followed by key features of SAS, how SAS is used across different industries, as well as comparison of SAS and its competitors. During this demo, we will also discuss data handling, analysis, and reporting. Finally, we will conclude this section with a summary. Before SAS introduction, let's discuss what is data. I think you have heard a word data which has 4 letters. You know very well data. What do you mean by data? It is a data only, but what does it mean? Data is nothing but a information which we have collected. The information is related to a particular specific concept that describes that full information of about a particular image or a video or songs or figures or some values that represent a specific concept. Understand? Whenever you have collected data, that data we need to store somewhere, right? In SAS, how we are storing this data? We need to create rows and columns to store the information whatever we have collected. Am I correct? Then in data we have types, right? In childhood we learn ABCDs 1, 2, 3. Why we have learned these tools? because ABCD is used to form words sentence. Numbers is used to make a calculation. Correct? So data also we have two types. Okay, whatever the raw information we have collected, we need to represent that data in two ways. Either we can represent in numbers or a text. We already discussed data is a form of files like images, videos or graphics or text. So whatever the data we have collected, we need to organize the data in the form of tables or either in charts or graphs. Okay, data is used basis for reasoning, discussion and calculation part. Mainly data is collected through observations or research or analysis. Understand? Suppose you capture a pic in Hyderabad. By looking at pic background describes the Charminar image, you have collected this pic based on the background we are describing. At the background we have Charminar image, right? By looking into the Charminar image, we are analyzing that you went for Hyderabad, right? Understand? It is nothing but the image. In this image you have collected the data, but that image describes here that pic has been captured in Hyderabad in front of Charminar, right? That is nothing but a data, the information what we have collected for a specific concept that makes here analyze. Just now we discuss what is data. Here, here I am having a table. I have collected this some information. If you observe the information which is represented in this table, here in A column we have marks range, in B column here we have number of students. Based on the marks, how many students has been scored, I want to know. Then I need to manage this information. How can I manage this information? I need to create a columns and rows. In A column, here we have marks range, and in B column, here we have number of students. Based on this marks, how many students has been scored? If observe here, 40 to 50 marks has been scored by 10 students. 50 to 60, 30, and 100, 25 students has been scored, right? I want to analyze this information based on bar chart. It is little bit difficult, right? I need to look one by one. This information has been arranged here row wise. So I need to check row wise. Instead of checking row wise, can I get a bar chart which makes easier who has been scored more marks and what was the percentages along with that of how many students are there. I want to know this information. For that purpose, I have created here chart which makes here analyze. Nothing but distribution of the students based on the marks. Understand? I have created the chart and I want to know percentages as well. So I have created here, I need to represent this information in pie chart. So I have created a pie chart based on the information which I have collected. Students information. Here it was distributed based on the students as well as percentages and marks. Understand how in real world also by using this SAS we can extract the data. After extracting the data, we need to manage the data And finally, we need to analyze and we need to create a report and we need to submit those reports to FDA. How we need to create the reports? The reports may be tables, or else listings, or figures, or pie charts. It depends upon requirement. I hope you understand very well. Suppose you have collected the data. The data is less. It is possible to store in pen drive or hard drive. Suppose the data is huge. We can't store the data in pen drive or hard drive. Then where can we store that data? Yes, exactly, in a server, right? Once whatever the data we have collected, that data we need to store in a server. From server, okay, a SAS programmer can extract the data based upon the knowledge. He can start creating a programming, understand, and who can write a programming, and based on the programming we can convert the raw data into standardized format, and after conversion we need to analyze that data. Whatever we have collected is exactly correct or not, we need to analyze. After analysis we need to represent that data either a bar charts, 2D charts, or graphs, or tables, or listings based upon the requirement, and finally we need to make a decision. I hope you guys understand what is data, what do you mean analysis, what do you mean report, right? And finally, here we discuss SAS. SAS stands for Statistical Analysis System, which has 3 letters. When coming up to full form, it stands for Statistical Analysis System. But nowadays, how they are pronouncing only SAS. Instead of calling Statistical Analysis System, they simply saying SAS, right? Yes, exactly. Nowadays, based upon the trending market, we're calling it as SAS. Do you know SAS? What does it stand for? Just know we know Statistical Analysis System. Apart from this, what do you know? It is a software. Why we have to use this software? For data analytics, business intelligence, and data management. But no, it is only SAS. SAS began at North Carolina State University as a project to analyze agricultural research, founded in 1976 to help all sort of customers. SAS is both software and company, the world's biggest private sector company, developed by SAS Institute. And who has been founded the SAS software? North Carolina State University faculty members Jim Goodnight and Jim Barr. SAS giving operations in various sectors like healthcare, education, banking, government, health, insurance, hospital, life sciences, media, hotels, utilities, oil and gas, and so many and so on. So many areas we are using SAS software tool for data analysis and to create different kinds of reports based upon the requirement. How can we generate reports, either tables, listings, or figures? By using SAS language. What was the purpose of SAS? SAS is a flexible and extensible fourth generation programming language which is especially designed for data access, transformation, and reporting. How can we represent the data? To represent the output to end user, we need to use ODS, which stands for Output Delivery System. By using this, we can create the reports. Here, if you observe this chart, just now we discussed an example of students' data, right? Suppose if you want to analyze the student data based on charts, different kinds of charts which you are observing in this image, if you want to create it, then how can we create? By using this SAS, we can create different graphical capabilities of reports based upon that market, what kind of reports they are generating, based upon the customers, how they want to view. We need to create those reports by using the SAS tool. It is a prominent, noticeable, and important tool in the analytical market. Let's discuss key features of SAS. First one, data management and manipulation. How can we manage the data and how it is possible to manipulate? Is it possible? Yeah, of course. Import data from multiple sources such as Excel, CSV, databases, and cloud systems. After import, we need to clean and transform and validate the data which we have imported. And we need to handle those datasets efficiently. And whenever we are using merge, sort, and filters to summarize the data, we need to take care along with that high accuracy. Next, reporting and visualization. Here we are creating tables, listings, and figures. We are reporting those, and we can view those reports once before submitting. Those reports either we can create PDF, Excel, or HTML formats by using the tools. By using the visual tools also we can create charts, graphs, and dashboards. That helps the stakeholders quickly understand the data and they can view easily how we created those reports by using visualization tools, and they can understand the data quickly. Machine learning and AI integration, which helps to build in procedures for machine learning models. It supports for classification, clustering, and regression techniques. Integrates AI capabilities for advanced decision making, and as well it's useful for pattern recognition and automation. Advanced statistical analysis. Wide range of statistical procedures are used for clinical and business data that supports hypothesis testing, surveillance analysis, and regression techniques highly trusted in industries like healthcare and pharma. Regulatory authorities ensures accuracy, reproducibility, reliability. And last one, predictive analytics, which is forecast future trends and also outcomes using historical data, risk modeling, and scenario analysis. And it also helps in proactive decision making, widely used in clinical trials, finance, and marketing sectors. Different tools are available in the market. We know, right? Like Python or Java, SQL, database tools, or visualization tools, or Power BI, Excel. Why we have to use these different kinds of tools? To analyze the data, whatever we have collected, and we need to report the data. How we need to represent. Report is nothing but how we are going to represent the data. Either we need to create graphs or charts or bar charts or tables. Either we can create listings based upon stakeholders and requirement, right? We can create this type of reports. Then my question is here, we having different tools, then why everyone has putting an eye in SAS language? Because it is very high demand. Why? May I know the reason? Yes, of course. Because by using this SAS, we can clean the data and also we can manage as well as we can analyze the data, and finally we can represent the data in different types of reports we can create at a time. If you want to do this all the things in any other tool at a time without shifting into one tool to another, it can't. So everyone has putting an eye in SAS language. It is in high demand as well as it is expensive. But by using this tool at a time, we can do all those things which we discussed right now. SAS is a multi-database architecture. Any kind of data source we want to read, then we can read it in SAS. Either Oracle, SQL, DB2, Excel, CSV files. If data is present in any kind of the file, which once you uploaded in SAS software, it can be read. Well, coming up to SAS Environment Overview, SAS can be available as a SAS Studio interface or SAS programming language, interactive reporting, and data import and export. These are the environments of SAS. Here, we already discussed it, data and analysis. Then what do you mean by data analytics? Suppose you have collected the data. For example, just now we discussed student data. I want to know which students has scored 100 marks, right? And which students has scored 60 marks. Then how can I know? I need to open the data, I need to go through all the data which I have collected, right? Instead of going step by step each row, either we can create a report which it very helpful. Just once a look, just have a look within a second. We can analyze how many students has scored 100 marks, which students has scored more marks. It's very easy, right? So we have to use data analytics tools. It helps to understand quickly and better decision making and cost reduction, and have advantages for the improved services and products. For data analysis, we can use SAS programming language, which is mainly using nowadays in the market to create different kinds of reports like bar charts, 2D charts, graphs, pie charts, figures, tables, listings based upon the statistics. Like statistics is nothing but number of the subjects, average, median, mode, percentages, frequency. If you want to calculate those statistics, we can do by using the data analysis tools, and we can create regression models and as well as forecasting. And how can we import the data? Here we step by step guide you to importing the data. The information whatever we have collected, we need to represent that information either in CSV files or Excel or SQL databases. After storing this information in these files or in database, we need to clean the data or we need to transform the data, either modification we have to do. After this, we need to represent the data, nothing but data visualization. We have to create reports, graphs, and listings tables based upon the interactive dashboards as well as custom reportings. We need to create it. In real world, SAS is used in fraud detection in banking, patient outcome prediction in healthcare, customer segmentation in retail, and SAS has some more real world applications as well nowadays in the market. While coming up to SAS versus market competitors. Suppose, for example, mm, new mobile phone has been launched into the market. For example, just assume Oppo. Once the phone has been launched into the market, after 2 months or within a month, another company also launched the another new phone which having with the name of Samsung. Okay, whatever the features has implemented in Oppo phone, same features has been applicable for Samsung also. But they might be little bit different, right? Which we can do in Oppo, those features, those things we can't do in Samsung. Understand what I'm trying to say? Is nothing but for Oppo phone, which has become as a competitor, Samsung, right? According to this example. Same thing here, if you analyze here, once the software has been introduced into the market, parallelly some competitors has been developed like Python, Power BI, SQL languages. Those there are different competitors are there. But what was the work we can do by using the SAS? That work we can't do full-fledged by using other tools, right? 100% we can't do it. Maybe either 60-70% of the work we can do it. Am I correct? These are the competitors in the world when compared to SAS. Durga, finally we are in this slide, benefits of using SAS. There are several benefits out there by using the SAS language. These are the little bit benefits which I have mentioned in this slide. Just go through with this slide. Here we have robust security, user-friendly interface, extensive support and community, and flexibility and scalability. Based upon the way of using this SAS, there are so many benefits are there. Okay, here our work will be start. Okay, you are a pharmacy student or you are any another science background student or you are any another commerce field or BTech student, no matters whatever the field it is, just you have a degree or not. If you want to focus, you want to learn more, then we need to start learning. For the pharmacy students who has a science background, for them it is very easy, I know it, but whose is non background, for them it is not difficult. Understand? Just we need to know simpler terms. Okay. As a pharmacy, students can also start a career as a statistical programmer. They know what you meant by clinical trial. Why we need to conduct a clinical trial? If you want to determine a new drug or if you want to implement a method or a treatment for a disease, it will be beneficial to the patients, then we need to start a clinical trials. Right now, everyone will know what you meant by clinical trial because COVID make us to learn what you meant by clinical trial, right? Yeah. Do you know what you mean by clinical trial? Yes, of course. Why? Because COVID-19 make us to learn what do you mean by clinical trial, right? Clinical trial, after conducting, it produce huge volume of data. Manually, we can't analysis the data. Here we have a chances to get an error and it takes lot of time if you want to analysis the data. It takes 10 years before SAS. Understand? There was no tool we can analysis the healthcare data or medical sector data. There was no tool previously. Once the SAS has been introduced into the market, by using the SAS we analyze the data of clinical trials. It takes less time and within 2 years we are getting the approvals from FDA. Thus, SAS make a solution for us. Really, we are very thankful to SAS language. SAS recommended by FDA. What do you mean by FDA? Food and Drug Administration. As well as SAS is a robust tool for reporting and analysis. SAS is available in various platforms and produces high customized. If you think once the SAS has been introduced in the market, we are getting the jobs and also we are analyzing the clinical trial data and we have to proud to say we have a tool in our field also to analysis the data. Okay, thus SAS make a solution for us. Once again we have to thankful to SAS software. Wow, finally we are in conclusion. SAS is a powerful and most data analytic tool that is widely used across industries today. It plays a critical role in data analysis, reporting, and decision making. During this section, we discussed that SAS introduction, its key features, capabilities, and importance in data analytics. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Wow, finally we discussed brief introduction of SAS. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out us or else drop a message and give a call. Our team will connect with you. Guys, thank you for spending valuable time with us. Thanks. If you would like to learn more, we have launched our SAS programming course designed for beginners as well as working professionals. We have also created a YouTube channel where we regularly uploaded our videos based upon real-time examples and interview preparations as well as clinical SAS training. You can join our live interactive sections to gain hands-on experience and directly interact with trainers. If you have any questions, doubts, or need clarification, please feel free to contact us. Our team will be happy to assist you and get back to you soon as possible. Once again, thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming sections.